Happy St. Joseph's Day! And today we are going to be making
Zeppole San Giuseppe.
It's the perfect treat for St. Joseph's Day. It is the treat for St. Joseph's Day.
But usually when we make a video, it's nice and quiet. We keep it really quiet. But because of the coronavirus that everybody is dealing with right now, the whole family's home, so you could hear things here and there. It's our normal family. We're Italian, we're loud, we make a lot of noise. But this is going to be good. This is a really good treat. It's like almost like a cream puff, but not with a pastry filling. Really good. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to start with the filling.
All right.
Okay, so I'm making a double recipe today. If you only want to make enough for your family, you're going to get about a dozen. So you're going to cut this recipe in half. This is 4 cups of whole milk. It has to be whole milk, okay? I'm going to take a lemon, which I washed, and you're just going to put the rind. You're going to put 4 pieces. So if you only want to make this for your family, you're going to use 2. It's just going to give the lemon flavor in the milk, okay? And then you're going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar. Alright, I'm going to stir this, and you want this to come to a simmer, okay? So I have it on medium, and you want to stir it occasionally because you don't want it to stick, but you do want the milk to scald, okay? Okay, so now we're going to do the other part of the filling, okay? So here I have 4 egg yolks and 2 whole eggs. Okay, we're gonna, usually you would do half of that and then 1/3 cup of sugar, so I'm gonna double that. Got your sugar here.
This is the most confusing thing.
And then we have cornstarch. Some people use flour. I took a bunch of recipes and kind of merged them together. And some of the filling doesn't come out thick when you use flour, but if you just use cornstarch, it comes out nice and thick, and that's what you want with this, okay?
How much cornstarch?
So the cornstarch was 1/2 cup for this. So if you're only making enough for your family, you're gonna use a 1/4 cup. So you're gonna beat this up really, really good. I'm going a little too fast there. I got cornstarch flying all around. So some of you that grew up Italian might know, like zabaglione. You mix the eggs. My mom used to make it for me when I was little. She would take the egg yolks and put sugar and then beat it till it got like a golden color. Then she'd make fresh espresso and pour it in, and then we would dip like breadsticks in it and stuff.
Never made that for me.
Sugar and eggs. Well, because now everybody's like, don't eat raw eggs. But we ate all that when we were growing up, and we're still here. So, and please don't mind the cupboards.
Kitchen remod. But we really wanted to get this out for St. Joseph's Day, and also because of the COVID-19 virus, we wanted to do something fun for you guys to watch while everybody's stuck at home. We're all going through the same thing. I had my job till yesterday, and then they said, close up, go home. So we're gonna be making a lot of videos, okay? All right. So that's that part. We're gonna go back to the milk. Okay, so the milk started to simmer, so we're gonna take out the lemon rind that we put in. How many pieces did we put in? We put in 4. You're supposed to put in 2 though.
Wow. If you're making a half recipe, the more the better. So we're gonna take that out because it's done its job, okay? It gave the milk the flavor. And then we are not going to add all of this into that, because what will happen? What is this?
Eggs.
Eggs. We'll make scrambled eggs. So what you're going to do is you're going to add a little bit at a time. This is called tempering. Okay? So you're going to get, see? We didn't make scrambled eggs. So you're going to do it a little at a time.
Better shot.
So now that we tempered the eggs, now we can go ahead and add it. Add it all in there. Okay. And now we're going to put this back in there because we want this to cook the cornstarch and everything. So we're going to add this back into the pot. No scrambled eggs. And
then we're just going to keep stirring until it thickens. And this shouldn't take very long, okay? But you'll see a difference. Look how liquidy is now. Look, wait till you see what we end up with. Okay, everybody, see the difference, how thick it is? So I'm going to turn this off.
How long has it been?
You don't want it to burn, just a couple minutes. That's all it took. And now we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter and 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
You know, it's like coughing at you.
I know. And
It's
you're
got
gonna
the coronavirus.
stop it. That's not funny. Don't joke about that. So you get all that butter nice and melted. It's nice and thick, and the reason I like it thick is because I'll pipe it into the Zeppole and gives it a nice look. You could eat this just like this. Like you could put this in your fridge, get it cool, or you could eat it hot. Like this is ready to eat.
Zeppole pudding.
It's pastry cream.
Pudding.
It's your basic pastry cream, and you can use this for eclairs, cream puffs, Boston cream pie. So it's a good staple to have. Once you know how to make it, you can use it for multiple things. Okay, we're gonna put it in a bowl. I like to use glass bowls because sometimes metal bowls give you a weird flavor. So you're gonna put it in a bowl. Make sure you get it all out of there, because if you have any left over, kids can always just eat it. The little whipped cream on top. Make it flat. Now this is the most important part. When you put your saran wrap on top, you want to make sure you get it touching the cream, because if not, you get this weird film on top, and you don't want that. So you go ahead and put this on there, cut it, and then push it so it's actually touching the cream. And get all the air and the bubbles out. And then you put it in the fridge. Now we're gonna make the Zeppole part. Okay, now we're gonna use 2 sticks of butter, which is 1 cup, 2 cups of water. Again, we're doubling this recipe.
We're doubling the recipe.
So if you only want to make a dozen, you're gonna cut it in half. Well, you can put the regular recipe.
I'm not gonna do anything. You're
Okay.
just gonna have to figure it out.
Never mind, you can figure it out. You guys can message us if you have any questions. We will answer.
Message you. I don't want to deal with it.
We can answer any. I'll answer your questions. I don't have anything to do. I don't have a job right now. So, okay, we're gonna do a teaspoon of, what is this?
So you would do a 1/4 teaspoon?
Yeah, because you don't need that much. This is the dough.
Do they even make
This
1/4
is the
teaspoon
Zeppole.
things?
Yes, they do.
A 1/4 teaspoon.
See, everybody, this is how much he goes in the kitchen. What do you cook? What have you ever cooked?
I could cook
How many times in your life have you cooked?
a lot.
Can you count it on 1 hand or 2
A lot.
that you've cooked for your family?
A lot.
Oh, tell me something you made.
I've made steaks.
Steaks, guys, steaks. Nico's made steaks. He made a chocolate cake the other day.
Didn't make a chocolate.
Did you make it from scratch?
Nope.
Where'd you make it from?
Box.
I make chocolate cakes from scratch. We'll have to make the chocolate hazelnut coffee cake for them.
What are you doing?
So we're just melting this. So we're gonna wait, and then this is gonna come to a boil. And then we have 2 cups of flour over here. And we have 8 whole eggs, okay? I put the oven on 400, and I lined my pans with parchment paper, okay? So we're just gonna wait for this to melt and boil. And we'll be right back. Okay, so everything melted, and you can see it starting to simmer. We're gonna take this off of the heat. We're gonna add our flour, okay? And you're gonna incorporate your flours. You don't want any lumps, okay? And it looks like, oh, how is it not gonna be lumpy? But this will incorporate.
Looks lumpy.
It's not going to be.
Let's hope.
You just wanna,
Looks like
Just mix it all together. Get it all incorporated so you don't see any of the
It looks exactly like mashed potatoes.
flour, but it's not. Okay, so now you're gonna put it back on the burner because you want to cook this down so it doesn't have that flour taste, okay? And just for a couple minutes because they say when it gets into like one ball of dough that it's ready. So you can see we're almost there. And believe me, if you do half a recipe, it's easier. This gets a little hard. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. Now you're going to take the dough and you're going to put it in your mixing bowl. See, it came out all as one. Now, you have to add eggs. You don't want to add the eggs to it right now because it's hot. So like we did with the tempering of the eggs, we're just going to turn our mixer on for 2 minutes on low, and it's going to help the dough to cool before we add the eggs in. Okay, so I broke up all my 8 eggs, but we got a twin in there, so
That's cute.
we're just going to add it. So now we're going to just do 1 egg at a time, and don't add the next one until that egg is incorporated. Till they're all incorporated. Okay, everybody, we incorporated all the eggs into the beater. Now you can see the consistency is completely different. Okay, now the next step, you need a piping bag, and I used a really large tip, and we're going to take some of the batter and we're going to put it into our piping bag. Okay. I don't like to put too much in because it's hard to work with. So you're going to take your line and you're going to make a little nest with it. Okay, you're going to come up so it kind of looks like a cream puff, but it's bigger. I'm going to put them in a 400-degree oven in the middle rack for 35 minutes. Ah, look at those. Perfect. And you just cut each one in half so you can fill them. Okay, so we cut all the Zeppole in half, as you can see. Put the filling in a bag. You fill it. The difference with these is you're going to give it a little extra little bit in the middle. You're going to top it with a maraschino cherry. You're going to take your powdered sugar, and that's a Zeppole.
Beautiful. I want to do one.
Okay, wait, Nico wants to do one. There you go. Hold it tight at the top. You're going to fill that. Go around in a circle.
You want to zoom in on this?
Okay. You're going to give it a little dollop right there. Top it with a cherry.
What's up?
That's it.
We are finally done making the Zeppole.
We are.
We're done.
5 dozen I made today.
How good that is. Get a nice look. How delicious this is. And we'll give the official taste test.
Not me.
Put the cherry off to the side for right now. Mm. Mm.
Don't rate my Zeppole because nobody
Oh.
else makes Zeppole San Giuseppe.
And they don't.
And
Not
you've
around here,
never
at least.
had another one, so you'd have to give it a 10.
I'm sure I have. I've eaten them in New York City.
Oh, I just wanted to tell everybody. I baked these and I gave you the recipe for baking them. You can fry them. Originally, back in the day, they used to fry them. Vegetable oil, 350 degrees. Leave it on the parchment paper. Cut it out. When you put that right in the oil, the parchment paper separates. So then you just take it out and then you fry the Zeppole on both sides till golden brown. But this is less calories.
9.2. Delicious.
Tomorrow's St. Joseph's Day, Viva San Giuseppe. We're stuck at home. We're all in the same boat. Love to everyone. Stay healthy. Stay safe. If you have any questions that we can answer for
Drop a
you,
comment.
we're going to make as many videos during this time as we can. If there's something you want us to make, if we have everything to make it, we will definitely get it done for you. Try not to kill each other. You Italian families, we get on each other's nerves a lot. Today was a test. It was the first day we were all home together. And as you can hear, Dad's in the garage standing. So everybody stay busy, stay safe.
All right, make sure to like and subscribe, comment, follow us on all social medias. Love you guys. Take care.
Viva San Giuseppe.